Alright everybody, happy Friday. As you can see, I chopped a little bit of corn silage this morning. Chopped about a quarter of a load just to make sure everything is going to work. Give the boys here a little over half a bucket. They're mowing down on that. Them boys apparently are full. I'm getting ready for their afternoon siesta. Apparently it's going to be another warm one today. But got the chopper dug out this morning, actually last night, because I needed the spot where it was sitting for some straw. But the chopper, I greased it all up this morning, got everything ready to rock and roll, and I went out and, like I say, chopped a quarter of a load. Used the 40-20 because the outside couple rows have a lot of grass in it, and as you can see, there's grass built up in there above the knife. And the 40-20 is nice because I can reach the controls better. So let me say I greased it all up this morning and chopped a little bit, worked good. So the only thing is my spout's starting to freeze up, it doesn't want to turn. I might have to get a hydraulic cylinder mounted on there for that. But you can see down here is that probably wasn't even a quarter of a load. I went 1.5 times around the field, and you know, the outside rows are pretty short, and there's not a lot of grain because the deer tend to clean off the outside row. But there is some corn in here. As you can see, there's a piece of corn. I mean, this chopper does a pretty good job of getting most of the kernels, you know. But the corn isn't quite ready yet. So I decided to start green chopping to feed everybody some, to get them used to it. And then what I'm gonna do is, after we do make the pile, I'm still gonna green chop for a while, and give the pile time to ferment. So I'm gonna add this to it while I'm thinking of it. Those round bales, if you notice right here, there's a foundation. There's a foundation on the other side too. Those bales are pushed up against it because some people are concerned that when unpacking, those bales are going to keep shitting out. Well, they're up against a wall just like this on the other side, so they can't go very far. But I am going to drape plastic down so there's plastic between the silage pile and the bales. So that's the deal with that. Last night I put those straw bales in that spot. I need to get it all cleaned up and get that corn crib wire tore down. Been thinking about taking all them panels back apart and selling them. They're a corn crib basically. But I moved the swather this morning and ended up putting all the hay in here. And then you see there's 2 straw bales there from where we're baling the last couple days. We ended up baling the straw for the guy too. They small squared 4 loads, and then we big squared the rest of it, and we bought the bales from him. I should say my buddy Jeremy bought the bales, and I just bought 6 bales from him. And then of course the hay is from him too, which I took on trade for working for him, hauling hay, raking, that kind of stuff. This hay is first crop that wasn't baled until the end of July, so it's really mature. There's a lot of stuff that was dead standing that went to seed, but there's a lot of young growth, you know, undergrowth in there, so it's not terrible hay. Good for cows that you don't want to get too fat. These bales here are better, and actually that bale from there to this way is pure alfalfa. That was from when he started baling here, and there's a little damp spot right there. That's why it's not on the pile. That's a pure alfalfa bale that come out of the baler first. The wagon, I'm pretty sure it showed up on the thing, is stacked with the hay from down to the park. Then here are the big square bales from that field up here. These are on the iffy side, so they're going to sit outside for a couple days. If they get rained on, they get rained on. Because as soon as I'm feeding hay right now, so basically I'm feeding this hay. Cows are back up on the hillside, and there's enough grass for them to eat for a couple days, but there's not a lot there. But as you can maybe see here, I'm feeding hay on the hillside where it's hard to fertilize, so that's the big squares come in really handy for that. Brown bales are hard to feed on a side hill, especially without a bale ring. And you can kind of see right there, I fed a round bale 3 weeks ago. That's all that's left of it. It's actually greening up really good where that was. So these big square bales are getting fed right away. You can see the chopper boxes are out there. I opened up that field, so I won't have to chop tomorrow again. It'll either be Sunday or Monday. I'll chop another quarter of a load to feed, for 2-3 days. I don't know if I'm gonna be chopping on Monday or not. Some of it's starting to dent, but not enough of it's starting to dent. So it's kind of gonna be day by day. Just keep checking it every day, and once it's ready to roll, we're gonna go. But until it's a fair amount of it's dented, I'm not going, because I want decent grain inside this corn silage. Because I'm planning on chopping enough that I will have feed corn silage through the better part of next summer. And see, it is dry, but it's questionable. That one I can't hardly get my finger in there. Let me find where I put the bale spears in. Yeah, see, that one's warm on the inside. We did put juice on them, but juice isn't always the answer either. That one's dry. That one's dry. But the baler monitor it was a little on the high side, so we're just gonna leave them sit outside for a while. And honestly, they're gonna sit outside till they get fed up. They won't be here for that long. So that's what's going on right now. I'm gonna go for a ride out there and check the corn again, kind of kill some time. But that's where we're sitting. I gotta deliver some steers here pretty soon, so I can get some money and get back to working on that shed and get that done. And then I'm hoping to get enough stuff. I'd like to get the post for this edition back here too, but we'll see what happens. Now, I just heard building materials are going up because of the hurricane, so I don't know how far I'm going to get on that project. I'm certainly not going to pay double what everything was this spring for it, so I guess we'll see. I have most of the stuff for that other shed, so I don't need a lot of stuff to finish that. I guess we'll just see what posts are going to be. I heard OSB board really went up, which I don't really need any OSB boards, so hopefully rough sawn posts like that haven't gone up too much. And hopefully 2x10s and 2x4s haven't gone up too much, but 2x4s probably have, because they're a common size. So anyways, that's what's going on. Everything worked good. I did chop with the 40-20. I don't like chopping with the 40-20. I prefer the 64. 2-row head would be nice, but not in the cards this year. So anyways, that's just a little quick update of what's going on. So stay tuned for more. Comment, rate, hit the thumbs up if you like this video, and I'll catch y'all in the next one.